Man, let me tell you something, right? I have been watching the documentary on The Undertaker on the WWE network, man. And yo, I gotta say, I absolutely love it. I like the way they really let us see who he is, because he's been a guy that's always been shrouded in mystery. They've kept him that way for so long. And to really see a part of him that we've never seen, you know, you might think something like that. It could go really far left, or it could go really far right. And it went, as far as I'm concerned, went far right for me. Like, I really enjoy seeing it, and it kills me. It kills me to see him realizing that he's breaking down, realizing that he can't exactly do what he used to do the way he used to do it, man. And there's parts in it where I'm looking at this series and I'm like, I can see it on his face. And like, I've done reactions to a lot of these matches. You guys know this. You've been following me for years. I started out as a wrestling talk channel. And there's stuff that I said during his matches where I'm seeing him talk about it in documentary. I was thinking the same thing, man. The same thing. Like, times when he wasn't happy with his performance and stuff like that. I knew it. I'm just like, man, you can see it on his face and just how he feels. And man, I'm telling you, Undertaker, man, arguably one of the greatest of all time, period, point blank, man. Hey, if you're retiring, I understand. You don't owe nobody nothing. But I get it, man, with you wanting to have that one last great match. Like, I was sitting there with Scarlo, y'all, with my girl, and I'm like, listen, I'm telling you right now, you see that match that just happened? He can't let that go. He's gonna have to do another one, I guarantee you. Because I know how men feel. I know how our ego is and how it has to be satisfied. If you're gonna go out, you need to go out on top, or you need to go out giving the performance of a lifetime when it's something like that. And I'm not even a wrestler. I'm an entertainer. But I know who wants to go out and, like, I'm an actor, my last movie to be a flop. No! If you're gonna retire, you want your last movie to be a blockbuster. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm looking at this on Game Rant here. It says here, in the final episode of WWE Network's The Last Ride. I can't do this whole thing in his voice. Documentary series, legendary pro wrestler The Undertaker announces his retirement. So I haven't seen, I don't think, the last part. Me and her are going to watch that today. For the past few weeks, the WWE Network has been airing The Last Ride documentary, offering fans an unprecedented behind-the-scenes look at the legendary career of The Undertaker. Excuse me. The final episode of The Last Ride aired today, and it included the shocking announcement that the dead man is officially retiring from the WWE. I'm at a point that this time the cowboy really rides away, Undertaker said at the end of the documentary. Undertaker indicated that he is satisfied with what he has accomplished in his WWE career, and that the Boneyard match against AJ Styles at WrestleMania 36 would be the perfect match to end on. The Boneyard match was notable for its innovative cinematic take on professional wrestling and earned a great deal of critical acclaim from pro wrestling journalists at the time. However, professional wrestling retirement rarely lasts. The Undertaker has acknowledged that he may actually return one day. Undertaker is still technically under WWE contract, and it's entirely possible that Vince McMahon will ask him to wrestle another match. While that may be the case, it doesn't seem as though Undertaker has any real intention of returning to the ring. And so WWE fans may have already witnessed his final match. The Undertaker's career speaks for itself, whether it was the numerous world championship victories or his legendary undefeated streak at WrestleMania. He has created arguably the most impressive legacy in all of professional wrestling, and while WWE fans may not get to see Undertaker's wrestle again, he will almost certainly be a permanent fixture in future WWE 2K video games. And everything, he's woven into the fabric of WWE. You know what I mean? Man. You know what, y'all begged me to watch the Boneyard match. You know I haven't been watching wrestling at all, and I had no interest. The funny thing is, watching his documentary now makes me want to watch it. So we're going to see what's up. I'm going to watch this episode, and it'll probably show, I guess, maybe parts of the Boneyard match. So I'll watch the Boneyard match when I get a chance, just by myself, just watching it. Maybe me and Scarlett will watch it together, but man, Undertaker, hell of a run. And it's funny, I've always talked about, these guys get an adrenaline rush almost every day from thousands of people filling an arena. I mean, that's an addiction that is hard to break. Hard to break. Sometimes they ask, it's you see it. And I'm not talking about the Undertaker. I'm just talking about in athletes, in boxers, wrestlers, basketball players. I mean, you see it all over. Well, when's the time to really quit? When is it really over? You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, look, I was an athlete in high school. I know what it feels like to be cheered like that. And I wasn't even a top athlete. I was good for what I was, but I wasn't even top. So I know what it feels like, man. And it's like, I don't know exactly what that feels like, though, to have hundreds of thousands of people following you. I mean, screaming your name and everything, you know what I mean? Like, look, I got millions of followers across the planet, which is pretty cool to say, that I could fill several arenas with the people that follow me. That's pretty cool. But to hear you all chanting my name at one time, man, screaming and cheering, the flash bulbs all going off, that's some addiction that, hey, when I see guys stay in too long, I'm like, hey, you might want to quit, but I don't blame you, and I absolutely understand. So anyway, post comments down below, let me know what you think about this, and if you enjoyed me covering this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo!